Good afternoon, everyone. Jason here. Today is April 12th, and this is your aftermarket update. All right, so we had a very good day here at the Oil Trading Group. It was a day that was characterized by the use of our market maker levels. And for those of you who don't know, we will be conducting a live training course on April 26th. And that live training course will be focused on the use of our market maker levels. And the way that we use those market maker levels, I'm going to show you how we used them in here today. We're going to show you in that training class how to draw and trade these levels in a live training session. So you don't want to miss that. If you have any interest in how these market maker levels perform, this is the training session for you. All right, so let's talk about today's session. Unfortunately, I was unable to get a clean recording of the session. Normally what I like to do here on these Trade of the Day videos is I will show you, I'll talk about the trades and then I'll show them to you in their entirety. And unfortunately today, the recording software failed me and I was unable to get live screen video captures of the session. So that's a little bit of a bummer. We're going to start here on the CL today. The CL is being greatly affected by the production cut meetings that are scheduled to take place on April 17th in Doha, Qatar. And that was indeed the case today. In fact, we chopped around here. This is a 15-minute chart, and you can see leading into the overnight session until about 2 a.m. We chopped around. We had the European session open, and then we chopped around again until we got news that Saudi Arabia and Russia had agreed to production cuts, and then we began this really large climb. So for those of you that were in the room today, you know we tried to get long around the 40-70 area off another level that we were using, and the market went up and it came back, and then you hit this revision signal at 40-47, and then the market rallied dramatically. Well, we missed this area here on this revision signal, right? We didn't take it here. We picked up the move right up here around the daily revision mid. We got long off the 12 level, and we were looking to carry it up. Really looking to carry it up a little bit deeper. We have an extension level up here at 42.04, but you could see how it came right into your daily revision signal, and this is about the area where we were able to take out our targets. We went from revision mid all the way up into revision signal. So another idea here where the market was able to successfully utilize your market maker levels. Let's go right here. There is your revision signal. Went straight up into the revision signal. Again, we were able to catch on board here right along the revision mid, which is right here around this 11. I think I got in at 12. And the market rallied, continued that nice rally all the way up into where we ended up getting out was around this 75 level. So we took this from the revision mid all the way up to the revision signal. And you could see here by the price ladder up in the top right-hand corner of the screen, and I'll zoom in on it here for you. Right here, again, we had a very nice trade that ended up netting us $930. On the ES today, we only had one trade today, and that was right off the daily structure signal. So as the market opened, okay, so here's what these do. Right at the open, they form these structure signals, and these are levels that are formed up based on price action in the overnight session. Market started out at this structure mid. What we talked about in the room here today was that I would be looking, this is under normal circumstances, what we talked about is that I would not, all right, let me slow down. Okay. Under normal circumstances, I would look to be taking the first time touch short of the daily structure signal. That was right here at 204175. However, right around the bottom of the hour today, the oil market was rallying fairly aggressively along with the other indices. And so we decided to hold off on that and wait for confirmation. So as the market began to open and began to push up into it, the first time touch here would have been at 2041.5, and it made it down to 2040. Rallied all the way up here to 2043.5, and that was the high that it made. Once it began to fail, we began to look at getting short, right? So we said, okay, there's confirmation, bar close underneath the daily structure signal. That was our confirmation to get short, and you could see that we entered a 4 lot here at 204075. Our first target is always 2 points, not always, but about 95% of the time. Our first target is 2 points. So let me draw a couple of lines here for you. We'll go, let's see, we'll go line. So 203875 would have been target number 1 right here. And we were looking for target number 2 at 1 tick above the daily structure mid. And I think actually we went 2 ticks at 203675. So those were your 2 targeting zones. Your stop here at 204075, and let me would have been at 204275 here, okay? And so as the market began to, we got into our entry on the same bar. You could see here, now this line's a little crooked, but you could see first target 203875, and then of course we go all the way down through it into our structure mid, and the market then rolls out from there. So again, $625 ES trade. All it took was 1 trade today. That's all we took over there. But again, it was a $625 trade. And let me remove these lines here really quickly. Okay, so you can see straight in here off the daily structure signal. These are your market maker levels. We went structure signal to structure mid, and we were able to clean up and take a very nice 1 trade for $625. And I am zooming in here so that you can see that as well. So again, I normally would like to show you these videos, but again, the recording software didn't cooperate today, but you can see from both of the price ladders how we did today as we ended up over 155 ticks. So as always, I want to say thank you. Well, first of all, before I go into the final spiel here, what I do want to say to you, if you have interest in signing up for this training course, we're going to be conducting a live training course where I'm going to show you on the charts how to use these, how to draw, how to use these price levels. I'm going to be showing you in great detail on how to use these levels in a live training session. So if you have any interest in these levels, now is the time. This would be the best time for you to get involved with taking a look at these levels so that we can teach you how to draw them and show you how to trade them just as you would or just as I would here in the live training room. Also, if you're a NinjaTrader user, you will get an indicator very similar to the ones that I just showed you there on the charts as well. So now, finally, into the final spiel here. As always, I want to say thank you for spending time watching the videos here at the Oil Trading Group. And until tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck and good trading.